So today's Monday, and this is probably the busiest week that I've had all year. I have 4 different days of shooting. Today is a bit of a different one. I've been hired by another production company to assist and shoot behind the scenes for them. So I'm not entirely sure how much I'll actually be able to show of my own behind the scenes, but I'll have a chat with them when I'm there, try and capture some stuff and see what I can do, but I don't think I'll really be able to show too much. It's a pretty cool job though. It's for ANZ, so if you're from Australia, you'd know what that is, but if you're not, it's like a really big bank in Australia. All interviews, and Thursday is all B-roll. So, and it's actually shot in a really incredible location. It's the Gothic Bank. I've actually never heard of it until I Googled it, and it's got some pretty cool history. So it's a really beautiful location. So it'll be really fun to shoot. But I've also never met the guys that I'm working with. So it'll be really fun to work with another production company and just sort of, you know, see how they approach things. It's always fun learning from other people in the industry. So when I'm not like super busy, I don't really block out time in my calendar for editing. I just kind of see what I feel like on the day or on the week. And I know that I have, by the end of the week, I have to, you know, finish edits for certain projects. But right now, because work has really picked up, I've started putting in my editing allocation for the jobs that I'm working on right now over the next, you know, 2 months. And I am fully booked until like August, the first week of August. I actually have 1 slot left for a shoot. I have 2, potentially 3 interstate jobs that I'm flying or driving for. I have a lot going on, which is really exciting. Like, it feels so nice to be so busy again after such a tough year last year. And I just feel like I'm very, very grateful, and I feel really proud. Like, I feel like my mindset has completely shifted since last year as well, which is just, it feels awesome. I feel like I'm really back in the flow of freelance, and it's really, really fun. So because I am busy, I have to like pull back on creating my own social content, which is like something I'm like weirdly like a little bit sad about. I love like making content and posting it online and just like, you know, sharing my knowledge and helping others. But I'm going to try and stay consistent with the vlogs over the next few weeks whilst I am really, really busy, and I'll see what I can do with social stuff. Me and my wife booked a really, really spontaneous trip to Bali in the last week of July, overlapping into like the first 2 days of August, which I'm really excited about because it's like I have this really chaotically busy period over the next, whatever it is, 5 or 6 weeks. And then we're in Bali for a week. So it's gonna be like this really nice reset and like time to switch off just after all of this craziness and all of these deadlines that I hit, which is really exciting. So I'm super keen for that. So the gear that I'm shooting on today, I've got my FX3, which is just gonna be my video camera. I've got the gimbal, and I'm gonna shoot some handheld stuff. And then for photos, I'm shooting on the A7 IV. For lenses, I'll have the 70-200, the 24-70, and a 55mm lens. I feel like I've had a lot of behind the scenes shot for me, and so like I kind of know from the other perspective of receiving behind the scenes content that I know what I like, if that makes sense. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a really cruisy day today, which will be really fun. And again, more practice shooting photos, so that's always a good thing. I feel like all I ever do is sit at this desk and talk. I want to like vlog more on the go, but I just forget. Anyway, yesterday's behind the scenes shoot with the Good Morning Creative team went so freaking good. It was so much fun. They were so freaking nice. And what I think is really, really cool is they actually found me from the vlog. They said they saw a few of my vlogs and they hit me up not knowing if I would assist and do BTS on someone else's production, but I do that stuff. I do anything. I love working with other creatives. I love helping them out in any sort of capacity possible. So it was really, really fun. I have another day on Thursday shooting for them, which is going to be really fun as well. So today I have like 5 calls. I just got off a call with a startup brand who wants to do some video content. So I'm going to quote them 2 different options. I'm going to quote them a half day and a 2-hour shoot so that they can sort of compare how much more value you can get from a half day shoot. But obviously as they're a startup and they don't really have a lot of budget, like they could be more interested in the 2-hour shoot. Then at 11 AM, I have a pre-production briefing for the shoot that I have up in Sydney next Tuesday, which is just like a corporate video shoot. We're doing 4 scripted teleprompter videos, and then I'm just editing them with a fair bit of motion graphics, which is something I actually haven't done in quite some time, so that'll be fun. Oh, actually it turns out I've already got 4 calls. Anyway, afternoon I've got a pre-production meeting with a pet wear brand, like collars and leads and harnesses for small dogs, that I'm shooting in 2 weeks' time, which I'm having to drive to New South Wales for. And then in the afternoon I have a little final briefing before the shoot that I have on Friday and Saturday for my local council. So this week is really big. And then alongside that, I have this massive list of things to do. I have to subtitle a series of videos I shot for the podcast snippets last week or the week before. Then I have to edit a bunch more videos for Rawson Homes. And then I've got to find some references for the shoot for this Friday and Saturday. I need to get drone permits for another shoot that I have for my local council. And I hit up this brand who do like monitors, like portable displays that are powered by your own device. So like when you plug your laptop in, it powers the monitor. Anyway, I hit them up because I like, when I travel for work and I have to edit in the hotel room or at a cafe or whatever, it's so freaking difficult. Where's my knife? Whatever, I'll just use this. I hit them up. Where was I? Monitor. I hit them up and said, do you want to do a collaboration? And they're like, yeah, we'll send you out a monitor. And I was like, that was fucking easy. So I've got a monitor for when I travel now, which is awesome because I have 2, potentially 3 interstate jobs within the next month. And it's just gonna make my life so much easier. But in return for the monitor, I have to make 2 pieces of unique content, I think. They said no unboxings, which is fine because I fucking suck at unboxings anyway. A 30 to 60 second Instagram reel, and then 5 to 10 photos. So easy. So what I've been doing lately is just like randomly messaging brands on Instagram and just saying, hey, do you want to collaborate? Because who doesn't like free stuff? Obviously, like within reason, I'm not just messaging every brand. Like I tried to message Viltrox the other day so I could get a 35mm lens because I've been wanting to get the G Master for a while, but I just can't justify it. But the only time that I know I would 100% use a 35mm prime is when I'm doing interview setups, and I've just been doing so many pista cameras or so many interview setups lately. And after the shoot yesterday, the guys were rolling the 35mm with the FX6, and I was just like, I'm sold. So I didn't get the G Master, but I ended up buying one of the lower range Viltrox lenses. That was like $550. It's 35mm 1.8, I'm pretty sure, which will just be really, really nice. So I'll be using it for the first time next week when I fly up to Sydney for that shoot. All right, let's look what this looks like. Comes with a little pouch. Damn, this looks pretty nice. Oh shit. It feels so lightweight, which is really convenient. Cool, power in, mini HDMI. I think you can power it as well as, I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, power it and use the USB-C as the actual HDMI and power. Wow, sorry. A full length Space Cadet. It's weirding me out because it's like completely off center. Like, why is that not center aligned? Why would they do that? That's crazy. That is so thin and gonna be so good. Connect the monitor to the computer using the Type-C port or the mini HDMI. When using HDMI connection, power supply is required. When using Type-C connection, connects the monitor to a power source if needed. Okay, cool. So yes, the Type-C, the USB-C connection will power the monitor. Oh, okay, I know why it goes, I know why it's off center now. I'll show you. It's off center. Ow, my hair got stuck in it. It's off center because it can rotate and be vertical. That is freaking cool. What's wrong with my lens? Why is it all foggy? That's not good. That's really bad. What the fuck? That was weird as. On the inside of the lens, there was like a mark, but like the mark gradually happened over time. Anyway, it can go vertical or it can go normal. That's freaking insane. Like, imagine just editing a vertical piece of content on the road and being able to flip your monitor to be the full video as you're editing it in your software. So cool. So anyway, I need to figure out how I want to shoot a piece of content for this. I'm thinking, because I do have a travel job next Tuesday, that I'm gonna try and make the content then, because it makes sense to be like lifestyle oriented, because obviously I don't want to shoot it at home. I also don't really want to go to a cafe and shoot it. I mean, I would if I was with someone. I just know what I'm like. I just know that I get like social anxiety. Anyway, back to gear that I've bought. So I bought the lens, which I'm really excited for. I also just bought a new backpack. I bought the Sack Cube backpack, which I'm really excited for because you can fit your 70 to 200 lens standing up. I know that they have a really big backpack. It's like the Sack Pack version 2 or something, but it's kind of overkill. Like, it's actually just too big for what I would need it for. So I'm gonna be using the Sack Cube as potentially my go-to camera bag now. Having like my lighting bag with my trolley, which is full of light stands, tripods, and soft boxes, and then having a Pelican case on top of that is just so much. So if I can wear a backpack, and I'm potentially thinking of trying to minimize my lighting kit, and well, my current kit that I have, I'm thinking of keeping that as like my advanced lighting kit. So if clients need more lighting and they have budget to account for that, that's the lighting kit that I will bring along. But when it's like a smaller scope project, I'll have more of a condensed lighting kit, and it will literally just be 3 lights, but like really small lights. So I just bought another thing. You know what? I'm actually gonna save talking about this one until it actually comes, and I'll actually talk about my new lighting kit that I'm kind of gonna go with, my more compact kit, because otherwise this video is gonna go for like 25 minutes. I just wrapped up a pre-production call for the Sydney shoot that I have next Tuesday. So it's with an agency who I've never worked with before, but I've worked with a few of the people who are at the agency from when they worked at a previous agency. And I worked on a really fun campaign for Totally Workwear. It was for like Safety Work Month. And we just did like this lifestyle campaign. It was really fun. But yeah, I'm excited to work with the team again. It's all girls that I'm dealing with, which is always fun. I love working with a female crew. But literally during the time of our phone call, I've had 2 new inquiries come through. One from someone who just has seen me work with a business that they know, and they want to shoot some video and photo, but they want to do the shoot on a day that I don't think I'm available. They want to do 2 hours in the city on the 15th of next month, and they want to do 2 hours in Frankston same day or day later, and then they want to do 2 hours 2 weeks later, video and photo for both. So I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to try and shuffle my calendar to make it work. Ooh, I potentially could. Okay, I'm currently editing this vlog, and earlier in the vlog I said that I'm fully booked out till August, and now I'm trying to reshuffle around my calendar. I forgot to mention that on my pre-production call with the agency, we shuffled around a bit of the post-production timeline to better suit their needs. And then I also had 2 different clients that came back to me that had a hold on dates that said the project wasn't going to go ahead. So then I ended up having another 3 dates in my calendar become free. So that's why it didn't make sense as I was rewatching this. But I do think I'm very motivated by money, and knowing that, I mean, I haven't actually said this, but early next year I will be having a surgery. So I will be out of action for like, I don't know, potentially 2 months. So it's like any money that I can make this side of the year is going to help me build up my business bank account to be able to pay my wage for when that time comes and I'm not actually able to work. During that time though, like if I do get an inquiry, I will still manage it, and I'll hire like a contractor to cover it for me, because I do have like a really good network of people that I call on for certain jobs, whether it's corporate events. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make this shoot work, because it is for a PR agency, which is awesome. And the person who contacted me was actually the director of the PR agency. So I just love working with agencies, because you never know what jobs could come your way. I just got home from shooting another day of behind the scenes with the guys from Good Morning Creative. It's the same shoot that I was doing on Monday down at ANZ. And I have left with so many thoughts in my brain. Like, I love chatting with other creative business owners and chatting business and sort of like finding out how they do things and like what they suggest. And something that I know that I just like really lack, and I have always lacked, is like networking, outreach, trying to grow the business like that. I've always just posted on socials, accepted whatever comes my way. I think I need to start doing outreach. I think I just need more networking. I want to do networking and outreach, but I think one thing I struggle with is like, I don't have the confidence talking about what I do or what my business does. So that's something that like, I know will become easier with time. Anyway, just the thought of it makes me actually want to puke. But I need to do it. So anyway, the next 2 days, I have 2 full days of shooting for my local council. We're doing like a lifestyle campaign for winter, just highlighting some of the areas to come to in the local area. So I got this new backpack. You can basically fit a fully rigged out camera. So I'm planning on building out my handheld rig as well as having a vertical rig, and you can just chuck it in this. So it's very, very convenient. I also bought a new lens, which I'm thinking of using tomorrow for a few of the shots. It's the 35mm Viltrox. I've been having my eyes on the 35G Master for quite some time, but it's just so expensive. So I bought an f1.8 Viltrox 35mm. It's like $550, so a lot more affordable, but I've just been, eyeing off a 35mm for so long, and every time I shoot with someone who's using a 35mm, I just go, I want a prime. I want a prime for shooting, talking to camera videos, piece to cameras, that sort of stuff. And I have a shoot next week in Sydney that I'm gonna use it for. Anyway, I feel like my mind is busy, my office is busy. I have so many emails to reply to, so I'm gonna just get straight to it. I'm probably not gonna do much behind the scenes tomorrow. Well, I'm not gonna include the behind the scenes from the project over the next 2 days in this vlog, just because it's going to be really long, but I might make a separate video about it, or I might just post some social content about it. But yeah, it's just going to be too long of a video otherwise. But this is what the bag looks like. So I've got the A7 V, which will be mounted onto a tripod for a few vertical shots, and it just sits in standing upright. And then the rig fits like that. I'm actually not going to try and take it out one-handed because it's not the easiest, but definitely with two hands you've just got to pull this out a little bit. It would definitely be easier with a 5-inch monitor, but I definitely prefer shooting with my 7-inch. I just unplugged all of the cables. I always do whenever I put my rig into any sort of bag, but I've got 2 V-mounts here, 2 lenses, a matte box with a filter set, and then I have my Fujifilm down there for some behind the scenes. But it's pretty awesome to be able to have cameras rigged out, ready to go. And we're moving between locations a bunch tomorrow and the next day, so it's just nice to know that everything is going to be really safe as we move from location to location, but I don't have to fluff around with, you know, breaking down and resetting up at each location.